Among the hills of the Scottish Highlands hides a world of ancient myths and legends, stories of giants and bravery, nobility and intrigue, magic and mystery. And for years, I've not been able to stop thinking about these. The hundreds of abandoned castles that are hidden all over Scotland. It is rumored that 3,000 castles and fortified houses were once built across the country. Out of those, around 1,500 still have physical remains today, leaving room for curious explorers to peek through the curtain of the past and catch a glimpse of what once was. As we follow our own curiosity in a quest to better understand our world through its most unique people and places, we assembled a team. Scotland's most legendary brothers, Tom Stoltman, the 3-time World's Strongest Man winner, and Luke Stoltman, Britain's strongest man, to venture out on a 2-day road trip adventure to explore 3 distinct abandoned castles, all filled with their own unique stories. With our mission in mind, the question still remains, can we access these castles, and how much of them remain to this day?
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next adventure.
What's up?
How are we doing? We have a special guest joining us, unusual guest.
I texted you 9 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, shall we invite my brother?
I was like, yeah, why not?
It's a yes, because I said no so many times in my life.
It's a yes! Let's go!
And I have some unfinished business in Scotland that I'll tell you about later.
Oh, yeah, let's head to the airport. Surprise Patrik in Amsterdam, pick him up and head to Scotland. Well, I can't wait to see my brother. Hopefully see him shine and smile after quite some bumpy roads in his life.
Staffan's older brother Patrik has been going through a rough patch in his life. And since Scotland is his favorite country in the world, we thought we'd surprise him by bringing him with us for this adventure.
No way, what the
Oh, my brother.
My f***ing brother.
Min bror! Vi ska till ditt favoritland och vi ska göra det tillsammans.
You guys actually look very much alike. You look a lot alike.
Yeah, it's just some.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What happened to you, man?
He aged hard.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, welcome back to Scotland.
Hooray! If you typically like Staffan's goofiness, you now have it ×2 here.
It's a double trouble, I'm telling you.
Have you?
I've never driven on this side of the road. And I'm driving everyone, including the Stoltman brothers. I don't even know if they're gonna fit in here. Where are they supposed to sit? You guys know how big these guys are? They're freaking massive. They're never gonna fit in this van. Tom is gonna have to sit here. He's like 130 kilos. Do you understand? I think I'm the only one that understands how big these guys are.
I'm used to my very normal 9 to 5 in the harbor. So just sitting here now is like, who am I?
Ready to go?
Oh, we're ready to go!
Ready to go?
Yay! Well, that was lame. Come on, guys. One more time. Thomas, you say you're ready to go?
Ready to go?
As we drove further into the wilderness of these mythical Scottish Highlands, we were all taken over by a quiet anticipation for tomorrow's adventure.
I was just sent this address and I was told to meet here. All they texted me was, we're ready for some fresh meat.
Oh my god.
Oh
World's strongest man from Soulman. I'm the future, I'm the past, and I'm the present of Strongman.
Welcome back, gentlemen. It's good to see you again. Tom, let's go, man. I missed you.
As you can probably tell, this wasn't my first time meeting the Stoltman brothers. We came here back in 2021, to meet these enormous men and spent a few days following their insane diet and routine.
It feels like meeting characters from the sky right now. Like you're descendant. So
It's nice to see, obviously, some new meat, fresh meat. So this is our traditional. Thomas knows it only too well. You know, we come in the cold water. Hope you guys are ready for start of the day.
We can't even like see the water.
Get warmed up.
Oh, let's freaking go then.
I'm the boneless!
Oh my god! This is a freaking insane way to start this trip! I don't think you can understand how freaking cold it is in this water right now.
Before we began our exploration of these 3 unbelievable abandoned castles, there was one thing I had to do that had been haunting me for the last 4 years. The last time we were here, I had attempted one of the strongmen challenges, lifting a 100-kilogram Atlas stone, but failed.
This looks pathetic. You're just yelling at a stone on the floor right now.
That is heavy. To be honest, not getting that stone off the ground hurt my confidence really bad for a long time.
Over the past few years, I've been reconnecting with my physical self, and I'm the strongest I've ever been. But the Atlas stone is a whole other level of physicality and technique that I've been looking forward to putting to the test once again.
Perfect straight. Once your knees. Different hips. Perfect.
What I was reflecting on coming here is that it's not about the stone. It's about the person I had to become to be the person that can lift this stone. I've changed the story that I've told about myself. And this is like a symbolic moment, I think, to prove to myself that I'm there.
Be aggressive. Get those fingertips right under the stone. Come on, right under. Come on, Thomas. Come on. Go! Come on, mate! Come on, Sean! Come on! Come on! Back pop! Back drive! Back drive! Come on, Thomas. You got this. You got it. Yeah!
Holy
Yeah, amazing.
that is insane. When it was on my hips, I was like, oh my god, how the am I gonna get this up? And then I heard you guys scream and I was like, okay, I'm not this up again. Oh my god.
do you fit?
Oh my god. And this is a huge car too.
Huge car for a huge man.
This is a legendary road trip squad. We've just conquered the Atlas stones and now we're gonna go conquer some castles.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go, boys.
What is that up there? Is that a...
It's an old castle. Normally when we stop and there's been like heavy rain, it's like flooded, the plains are flooded around it.
Okay.
So you can see it's like a man-made. They build the hill so they can see over, like further afield.
Scotland has a ridiculous amount of castles. A lot of them date back as far as the 11th and 12th centuries, when Scotland was rife with territorial disputes, clan conflicts, and frequent wars with England. Rulers used rugged, fortified castles to defend their lands and their people. But as the centuries passed, most of these castles became too remote and expensive to maintain, making them burdens on the people that owned them. This led to thousands of castles across Scotland being left to decay and be overtaken by nature. Today, we'll be exploring 3 of them, some reported to be haunted by the ghosts of their previous owners, and others with histories that are hard to believe.
We're getting closer. If there's any kind of like, you know, ancient creatures hiding in the forest, it would be here. Yeah.
I'm petrified of ghosts and anything horror and dark, so if there's anything, I'm running.
The giant is afraid of ghosts. Who would have thought? Where are we right now? We're on like an abandoned road. I wasn't thinking this was gonna be a spooky experience, but this is already kind of spooky. Oh my god. What are we doing, guys? This is terrible. Oh my god.
What are we like driving
This
into?
place is insane.
It's like intimidating feeling.
Yeah,
Before
I'm
we
a
went.
little bit nervous. I also don't know if we're allowed to be here. The gates weren't closed, so it feels like we're allowed to, right?
Pick up in here. Wow. The vegetation and growth has just overtaken it. Thinks you've to been like a little kid just explode. Don't worry, it's me, the king.
Look, are we trespassing right now?
No, you don't get trespassing in Scotland.
Really?
It's the Freedom to Roam Act in Scotland. It's,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, fact check me on that one.
Oh, this is nice, Tom. Oh, you found a spot? Oh my god. Oh, holy
Is this a good idea?
Should have had that other sausage roll. If he gets through there, there's no way.
well done,
That was easy.
We brought the world's biggest guy to freaking climb through fences. Luke, do you want to lead the way?
Go on, stupid boy, lead the way.
Wow. Can you imagine what all these rooms were?
Stained glass windows there.
Yeah.
Can you give my lift? He takes him like a little feather.
Oh my god. Look at these towers up here.
This is cool.
Oh, I don't have to touch. Oh, I do have to touch.
How does it feel to be this strong and, you know?
As I break a lot of toilet seats.
You break toilet seat?
So hopefully there's no toilets here.
Yeah, really.
There's a staircase that goes all the way up. But I don't know how strong it is.
Wow. It's sketched out to go all the way up.
Tom is heading. Do we have a proper insurance on Tom?
What happened to your shirt?
I lost my t-shirt, I don't know where it went.
Holy you're huge, Tom. I feel like a half human next to you. I always like picturing, what do you think? Probably they had a huge gathering, party, dinner here at some point.
Yeah.
Imagine this banquet, like food everywhere and wine and like, you know, the amount of stories for hundreds of years that existed here. And then boom, one generation gives it up.
Yeah.
And now it's just standing here forever, probably never to be rebuilt again. It'll be probably left here like this for the rest of time.
Before we head to the next two castles, which will only get more epic in scale, Staffan and I went on a side quest.
Staffan,
Yeah.
as you know, this adventure that we have here is sponsored by a show. It's called Fear Factor.
House of Fear.
It's coming back out. It's relaunching in January, hosted by the Johnny Knoxville. And we have to embrace a little bit more fear. There are some tunnels here that are rumored to be one of the most haunted places in the entire world. We've gotten access to enter those tunnels, so we're gonna go through a little bit of exposure therapy here together.
We are for sure.
And go down underground. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Thomas.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
When I go to bed, honestly speaking, I sleep with a lamp on. That's how scared I am sometimes.
It's dark in here. It's very dark. You can scream, but nobody's going to hear you. It's,
Nobody's gonna...
if that helps.
And it feels like I'm literally like living inside of a Fear Factor.
Well, if you're afraid of the dark, this is the place to do it.
We were led through the tunnels full of narrow corridors and forgotten rooms. Even the tunnel's current residents made themselves known to us.
You would have tanners, blacksmiths, otherwise it's the usual. We've got over, I think we're over 600 people now that have been on our tours, have had interactions. People coming away with bruises, bite marks, scratches from places they cannot explain.
But this walkthrough wasn't the real challenge.
No, this was it, right?
Fear Factor is like an immersive experience. We're gonna leave you here for the next hour by yourself.
Oh, will you be close enough if I like scream that you can hear me or something?
No, probably not.
Come on.
See you in an hour.
See you in an hour. Oh shit, this is tough, yeah. Oh, good stuff. Yes. Oh shit. Oh, the water on me.
When I was a kid, I used to love to watch the show Fear Factor. Just like Staffan is doing in this very moment, the show was all about facing the fears that terrify you. It taught me early on that you do not get stronger by running away from your fears. In fact, you only get stronger by facing them head on. Well, the show is coming back, where the contestants are facing mind-blowing fears, living together in a twisted game where fear becomes a weapon.
All competing for $200,000.
So watch Fear Factor House of Fear
On Wednesdays at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
and the next day on Hulu. The exclusive collaboration is also out right now. There are only 50 editions, and after that, they're gone. Okay, now let's go see if Staffan is still in there and if he's made it through the full hour.
Oh shit. I don't know what's in my head or not, but I think I heard some footsteps, so I'm just gonna walk. Yes, all good, Staffan. All good, all good. Everything's good, everything's good, everything's good, everything's good. I made it! I went in as a boy, left as a man.
Well done, man. Well
Thank you.
And now let's go back to our lovely adventure.
As morning broke over the Scottish Highlands, we headed toward our next abandoned castle, a place whose shadows are said to hide more than just ruins.
Oh, I think I see it. I think that's it right there.
This is Castle Buchanan. Its construction was finished in 1852. At first glance, it looks like just another abandoned building in rural Scotland. But in 1941, it played a role in one of the strangest moments of World War II. Rudolf Hess, Hitler's deputy, flew alone from Nazi Germany to Scotland, believing he could negotiate peace with Britain. He parachuted into a field outside of Glasgow and was immediately arrested, and soon after was brought here, the Buchanan Castle. At the time, the castle was being used by the British government as a secure holding and interrogation site. Hess was questioned here, while officials tried to work out whether he was acting on Hitler's orders or completely on his own. The conclusion was clear. Hitler had not sent him. Hess was no authority to negotiate peace, and whatever he believed would happen, Britain was not interested. Hess was sent elsewhere and imprisoned for the rest of his life. After the war, the castle became too expensive to maintain and was partially demolished before falling to ruin after a major fire in 1981. It has been sitting here abandoned ever since.
There's something about abandoned castles that make them all feel haunted.
Finding any way in?
No.
If you take Patrik and throw him in.
Yeah, easy, yeah.
Looks like this is the spot.
What? Are you in, sir?
Hey, there we go.
Our leader Tom has found his way.
Any ID?
ID?
Can't be the bouncer.
No.
Sorry.
This looks surreal. Absolutely surreal. Some abandoned places feel frozen in time, but this one feels swallowed by time. Nature is just completely reclaiming it. Never ends.
There's a tunnel underneath the castle, so should we go in for a little?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, Thomas, you joining Patrik?
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Oh, watch out for the walls, yeah.
Holy crap.
This does not feel good in here.
Yeah.
What could they have been doing in this room? Oh, look at this.
It's like a bed frame.
What's up, man? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Tom. Oh, that hurt.
I'm sorry, Tom.
I'm sorry. You're lucky.
I had to do it.
Yeah, I love bringing people to see their first abandoned places. There's a very unique feeling that you can only find here.
Yeah, and here, yes, 100%.
And I'd never been to abandoned castles. I've been looking at images for years at the ones in Scotland, so it was like a huge bucket list item for me. And to do it with you guys feels extra special.
It's very good. And I conquered my fear. I went into a dark room, but I got a break as well from somebody.
Sorry about that, Tom.
Oh, what? How the hell did you get up there? Oh, blimey.
I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah. Oh, hello, lads.
We found the tower.
As we made our way towards the final castle, we took a moment to appreciate the beauty of the Scottish Highlands.
I think we are arriving at our next castle.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
This road just looks scary looking at it.
Oh, shame. Hold your popcorn, we're going in.
Right there in the gate.
Yep.
There's somebody in there.
Somebody is inside of the castle?
Tom said he's seen someone in there.
There was a guy standing in the up in the middle bit, just staring at me.
No.
Huh?
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I am actually not kidding. This is the spookiest place we've been to. There we go.
Wait.
What are you up to? Oh, easy, Tom.
Oh my lord. Blimey. That's a castle.
Blimey. Why are you saying new words just because we're in the UK? There was a fire here in 2008 that got most of it to be basically burnt down.
Yeah, but I said it was gonna be like a brother story, and all of a sudden the ghost came. Oh my god, what the what are you wearing?
What is happening?
What?
Holy crap!
I think they're making a horror movie.
You filming something or? Ah, okay.
We're just happy that you're real as well, which is also nice.
Patrik, how does it feel to be here with your brother?
Feels amazing. 1 week ago I was in a different spot, but now I'm here, feeling blessed, together with my brother.
What does your brother mean to you?
Oh wow, the world. Without Staffan I wouldn't be where I am today, so forever grateful. He's the best. From bunk bed to Sri Lanka, we often joke, and
10 years ago, before going to Sri Lanka. Yeah, you called me from a specific country.
Yeah, I actually called you from Scotland. I was crying in the alley and I said, brother, life is shit right now. And then, as you always do, when I'm on the ground, you pick me up. And yeah, you took me to Sri Lanka, you took me to Scotland.
No, but I think that's what Brotherhood is about.
Yeah.
He picked me up as well many times. In my early days, before anyone believed in me, this gentleman over here, he supported when I had dreams and hopes and aspirations and people made fun. This big brother here, he was the one like.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful as well. I did 3 speeches. You were unemployed.
Yeah.
But you were driving me.
Yeah.
And we were going to these high schools and different events, and I was just so eager and excited to, like, you know, share stories. Very naive of me, but that's what I did. Called myself a professional dreamer, and yeah, you were with me there.
Yeah, and you still are a professional dreamer.
For sure, that's staying with me.
You created a job title that didn't exist. Now it exists so much that it's even hard to take in.
Yeah, much love, man.
Much love, brother.
Happy to have you here, man.
Same.
Same,
brother.
Here.
The silent support, you know, sometimes words aren't needed, and with Tom, you know, I can shout loud, I can scream, whatever, but that silent support is almost the most special thing for me, I think, with Tom.
I speak highly of it, and I speak, you know, proudly of it having autism. 15, 16 years old, probably the hardest time of my life. Locking myself in my room, you know, getting bullied at school, not having anything to look forward to in my life. It was Luke that kind of saved my life when I was 16 years old. You know, I could have went into care, maybe could have went down different paths and probably would have been like, what, 31-year-old in a care home somewhere in some part of Scotland, but 27, he knocked on my door at 16 years old and said, you know, follow my journey and come to the gym. At 16 years old, I walked through that gym door with my hood up. I wasn't confident, couldn't speak to anybody, could only speak to Luke. You know, I started gradually getting the hood down, started saying words, and for me it was like I was reborn again.
If I may ask, like, how long time did you lock yourself in your room for?
I was just in my room for 5-6 months, you know, like eating food in my room, playing Call of Duty, not seeing my family, not seeing friends, and you know, for someone that had autism and got bullied, it's, for me, I pat myself on the back as well, because although I have Luke in my family.
Of course. Yeah, man. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Put on this earth for a reason, man.
You're paving the way for so many people, Tom.
No, but I hear every word you say. I was the same. I locked myself in for several years, actually. I was afraid of everything, you know, just step outside. I spent so many years in front of the computer screen trying to just flee my own demons because I couldn't handle it in any other way. And I'm still working on it. Just a week ago I put myself into my first AA meeting for severe addiction, and here I am a week later with you boys in Scotland. But looking back at it, it has shaped me to who I am today. Without being lost, I wouldn't be able to find a path.
Sometimes it's a brother by blood, and sometimes it's an internet brother, or sometimes it's a stranger you haven't met, but there's always someone out there caring for you.
Grateful to be here with you.
And with this trip coming to an end, Patrik still had one last thing he wanted to try.
And we have one more man who shall be ready to lift the stone.
Come on.
You got this, Patrik.
Hey, come on. Come on,
Come on!
Yes, yes, come in. There we go. Come on.
You heard how much noise it makes when it falls on the ground. This thing is like 100 kilos is a lot.
Okay, we've got it. 100%. Just use that, channel that aggression, channel that adrenaline. It's adrenaline that's going through your body. Just get it, okay? Just focus. I swear to you, you can do this, right? Okay? Okay?
not today. Not today.
It's hard. It's hard.
Hard, of course it's hard.
Yeah, because I noticed doubt was creeping in.
Yeah, of course it is. But what can you do? What can you do now? You can take a minute. You've proven to yourself twice you've got that off the floor, and it's been so close. So you can walk away, you can say, F it, I'm not going to do it. Or you can change the story, mate. You've got one more attempt. It'll be a bit more painful, but it's okay, we don't mind pain.
No.
That's f***ing life, isn't it?
Pain is part of my life.
Exactly.
That's how I survive.
Of course it is. I can f***ing tell, mate.
Without pain, I wouldn't be alive today.
Well, I can do one more painful thing today. So f***ing let's just f***ing one more for me. Honestly. I see it in you. Embrace that pain. Embrace the anger, the aggression. Beautiful. There we go! Get it! We're thinking!
I am a shotgun! I was even on the way down, but I did not stop. I could not stop.
This is how it feels to be alive. It's been some time, but now I'm alive. I'm not only surviving, I'm living.
Yes, man.